Welcome to the 16th episode of Fishy Mushroom Behind the Bar. Let's get juicy! So thank you for tuning in one more time. We are now on the 16th episode of Behind the Bar, and we're just gonna
Party!
We're still doing this. We're
Party
time. You know,
Woo!
16.
It's a
Can
party!
drive.
Sweet
Juice time.
16.
Sweet
Yeah.
16. We've
Well,
made
it can get its permit. Learner's permit. Driver
When you're 16,
permit.
you get your permit when you're like 15.
I thought you could only get your license when you're 18.
That's what your parents told you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, your mom does.
Wait. I don't know.
You can buy cigarettes. Well, you used to be able to buy cigarettes when you
I
were
think it's
18.
21 now here.
It's
Yeah, it's
now,
21.
but
I know,
used
it's
to
fucking
not be.
wild.
Get right, nerd. Remembering stuff all wrong. It's because you're old.
He's not the historitician.
Yeah,
That's true.
Thanks.
That's rabies.
Yeah.
that's rabies, yeah. Back in
Alright.
my day,
Yeah?
you bought cigarettes when you were 12.
Well,
All you needed was a note.
A note
No,
from your
no,
parents.
That's true.
It's true.
Oh, yeah.
Timmy is buying me cigarettes.
And you could use their credit cards.
Yeah.
Said,
Go to
yeah.
the bar, get a sixer, some
Right.
smokes,
Yep.
take it home to mom and
Those were
dad.
good days.
Mom and dad.
Yeah. So,
yeah,
but
with a note signed by your parent.
right, just
Yeah.
like sick notes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but we're on 16, and we plan on doing about 1 million more of these. So make sure you're
Wow,
watching them.
that's
A
a lot.
million.
That's going to be a long time given our
Frank's
upload
got-
schedule.
Frank's got high hopes.
I
Good
have
thing
high
he's
something.
good thing he's not the mathematicalist.
That's right.
because that doesn't work.
Could.
No, it can't.
It doesn't.
But you know what could work?
What's that, Johnny?
Is going to our other social media platforms and giving us a follow or listening to our music. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagrams, Snapchat, TikTok. We're also on Bandcamp, Deezer, Reverb Nation, iTunes, Bandcamp.
You already said Bandcamp.
I'll say it again because it's just that important because that's really the
That
number
is
one
the
place
more
where you
That
important
is where
can
we
buy
make all
our
money,
music.
yeah. That's
And
where we
listen
make
to
all
it in its entirety.
Spotify,
Spotify.
obviously any other streaming platform. Just look up Fishy Mushroom, and if we don't pop up, then go to
We
a
stop.
different one.
Use Google because
Yeah,
Yeah.
we
do
pop
show
up.
right
We
on
just
Google.
pop right on up. Yep.
Speaking of popping up.
Well, that was one of my segues. You just completely hit a brick wall on that, didn't you?
I'm never good at these.
We
Anyway,
know.
we have a special guest, as usual. This is Faye, and she is the tattooed psychic.
Ooh.
everyone.
Fancy.
So, as a psychic, what do you do?
Well, I don't really work as a psychic anymore. I kind of quit.
Thanks,
doing
Frank.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wait a
Yeah.
fucking
Thanks
before you look like a
pre-show
jackass.
Listen. But I do readings, but I don't do it for a living anymore. Let me recap that. because-
Okay.
So I do readings. In fact, yeah, I'm booked out this month. But what do you mean? What does it do? I'm a master energy reader, basically. So I
Okay.
read people's energy, and that's kind of what psychic work is, really. To me, psychic work and spirit and science are kind of the same. Because
Nice.
you're just reading energy.
Okay. And how do you go about reading energy? Explain it to Johnny. He's a child. He knows nothing about any of this.
I can tell.
I'm this many.
Wow. That's my spirit guide over there in the background. How do I read energy? Okay,
Or
well,
how does a reading go, kind of thing?
okay, yeah. Well, thanks for asking. It's hard to explain, but I read people with my eyes closed so I can feel the things going on in their life. And so, how spirit connects with me is they show me images of people, like. Let's say for example, someone's having a rocky time in life. They'll show me them on an ocean that's really rough. And then I know, okay, they're emotionally having a rough time right now. Because the water represents the emotional state of someone.
Okay.
And that's the best way to represent. So if their life is going pretty smooth, I'll see like a river. It's going nice and smooth. But then I'll see it get turbulent in the future. And then I'll say, oh, okay, well, here's where some things might happen. And so that's how it works with me. Everyone's different. But my main source and tool has always been using the dead to talk.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, that's been known to be. What I'm known for the most is as a medium, or people call me a co-medium, because at my show, I was always trying to crack jokes and be funny while talking to the dead, and it worked. Comedium,
I
get
like
it?
it. Comedium.
Oh,
Yeah.
that just kind of sank in there.
Yeah, that's a slow burn. I like it.
So,
Yeah.
and so the
That's
dead
fantastic.
taught me to live, and then that's what they do. So they'll come in, and I don't like to call them dead, I just say passed on, but they come into the show that I used to do, and it's a pretty cool experience for people. When you see it live, it's different than just seeing it on TV or something, you know,
Right.
and I never really allowed cameras in my show because it's personal journey for people, and they know that coming in, but I don't necessarily want it all over television or the YouTube or anything,
Right.
because, you know, it gets deep, especially if you're talking to a father that abused a child and the person as an adult has issues. That's the kind of work I do, is I pinpoint those
I like how
things.
she just knows that I have father issues.
She's been reading you this whole time, Johnny.
I think
Thanks, Dad.
I think it goes beyond just the father. But yeah.
Well, it has a lot to do with your bandmates. too.
Fuck.
But no, so you've started doing a podcast, kind of. Tell us about that.
Well, I started podcasting a few years ago, but then COVID hit, and my original podcast, Sister Midnight, everyone kind of went their separate ways. And then, you know, it's such a story, though. God, the tattooed psychic story. But I got so, you know, it gets so like, ugh. But I've had a real hard time being the tattooed psychic. I won't lie, because everyone, when they see what you can do, they treat you a lot differently. It's a weird experience. And I just wanted to be normal, I guess.
Right.
And you can't get treated normal when you do the things and people see it, and then they'll be one way with you before the show, and then after the show they're like, you know, and it's just weird to me, you know.
Right.
And people wanted to meet me all the time, and I know this sounds egotistical, but it was just weird, and I didn't like it, and I created it because you know, it's funny, you have to be careful what you ask for, and this is how energy works. I actually wanted all that attention and fame and all that. I wanted it, and I created it in my head. This is how energy works. You create it in your head, and it eventually has to manifest because you've created it so much, right? So before I became the tattooed psychic, I was a house cleaner, and I would scrub toilets and clean people's houses, but the entire day in my head, I was like, I'm world famous, and people all over the world are coming to me for readings. And I believed it. And one day I knew it worked because I was walking down the street at Pike Place Market in Seattle, and a guy literally came up to me and said, "Hey, aren't you famous?" And I went, it fucking works, because I'm not even famous, but I put it out there, right? And then the tattooed psychic I'm a great marketer. She took off, and I started a live show, and it was crazy. It went for 6 years all over the country. I've been so blessed, you know. People paid for me to fly to Alaska, Hawaii, LA,
That's
San
fantastic.
Francisco. Healing people, yeah, with the power spirit and my jokes and my coolness, and I'm all about tattoos and Harleys, and people haven't seen a psychic medium like that before, and so I think that's why they like it.
It definitely sounds like a very unique type of
It's very
type of
unique.
show, and
Yeah.
you know, whole deal like that. That's really.
And I always had belly dancers, and I always will have belly dancers open a show for me, because the feminine energy creates the space I need for spirits to come in, and it relaxes people.
Can we have Frank and Johnny do a belly dance intro?
No.
Well, that would be interesting.
No.
I mean,
If you want to clear the room and have everybody demand a refund.
If they
then
want Harry-
sure.
Well,
Harry
he did
belly
say
dancers.
that it'd be small and private. So if we
It's
want,
very
we
small.
can get rid of the riffraff, and then just if people really want to be there, we'll still be there.
they'll tough it out.
They'll
Is
tough
what
it-
you're saying.
they'll struggle through. They'll persevere.
Well, we could put body paint on them,
Okay.
Ooh.
and then I think we could do it.
I want to be the Statue of Liberty.
Well, no, we're not going to do America at my show.
but in
We're
like
not
a
celebrating
Speedo.
America.
Johnny, why
No,
you gotta make it weird?
do you think anything about this body would be celebrating America
Yes,
painted as
yes,
the,
I
as
do
the
because
Statue of
America.
Liberty?
Look at me. Look at us. We're overindulgent.
It's American fast food that made that body, Johnny.
Yeah, but see, that's the socio-commentary of
the
it's a
liqueur.
criticism of the United States, not a celebration of.
So it'll be a sloppy.
Exactly.
Uh,
Exactly.
That's not gonna work.
So I
That's
abandoned Tattooed Psychic, and then recently Spirit came to me and said, you know, you have to be your authentic self. Because I tried other avenues and tried to hide that I was the Tattooed Psychic, you know, and everyone knows who I am, so it doesn't fucking matter, you know.
Right.
No.
They know my voice, they know what I look like. So I just started the Tattooed Psychic podcast recently, and I haven't committed to it like I should because of summer in Seattle, and it's been nice, and I want to enjoy it because it's going to be shitty here soon. And but now I'm gonna book guests and stuff too, and
Awesome.
take it to the next level. But I just want to help people, show people the power of spirit. That's it, and how it can change your life. And you can still go to punk shows, you can still smoke weed, you can still ride Harleys. I'm not a big supporter of drinking for myself because for my work it creates demons and stuff to come in.
Fair.
Yeah, because my guard is down. So
It's not for everybody.
Yeah.
no.
You know, there's a lot of people, most people probably should not drink alcohol.
Us included, because that's what started this whole
Yeah, how
fuckery
did
in
you
the
guys
first
all
place.
connect with me?
Oh
How
God.
did we come
And
to
the
be?
name Fishy Mushroom. That's a
Oh
whole.
God. So I mean, fuck. How many years ago was it? So Frank and I met when I auditioned for the death metal band that he was in. That was, and I
I
auditioned
remember that band.
like 8-9 years ago,
I had
something
to
like
be
that.
At least that.
Yeah. And that didn't happen because I was way too green and way too fresh. But there was a mutual friend that we had at the time that I ended up trying to start a project with, and he was like, "Oh, I know the perfect guys for this." And so he approached Frank and Corey to join that band, and both of
Okay.
them were like, "Yeah, no, we're not fucking doing this." And then he just pestered them until they did.
Yeah, I was kind of like, nah. I don't really want to do. He's like, just come over. The whole reason I even got sold on even doing the project
Because
Oh,
was
Booze was there.
no, he was within walking distance.
Yeah,
I
probably
could walk
about
to
6
Van
blocks
Practice.
away.
Yeah, so that I was like, okay, well, this is just literally convenient enough. All right, it's fine.
Fuck it.
So then
Yeah.
I joined it.
And then he just caved from
Yeah,
peer
I was
pressure.
just like, fine, whatever. I'll come hang out.
And then that shit just fell apart. And then
Quickly, or
yeah, pretty quick.
I mean,
It was about a year or so, I think we were doing it.
We had almost
Year-ish.
a year on.
yeah, we had
Yeah.
almost a year, and then then it just completely fell apart because
Band killed it.
because there was the band killer, and
Yes.
we've written songs about that kind of person. But so after a while, Johnny, you were still in like other bands, and
Yeah.
and as soon as that other band fell apart, Corey was like, "Well, my other band needs a bass player, so you're just gonna come over and do that now." So it's like,
Yeah.
all right, and then after what was it, a year or so, we lost our drummer, and we told Johnny basically the same thing. Hey, you're
Yeah.
coming to practice on
Yeah,
Thursday.
hey,
He's
go
like,
to
well, I'm not
practice.
in your band. It's like, you are now.
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty
And
much,
then and then that's when I joined Hellas, and the three of us are in Hellas together, and we were just fucking around at band practice one day, and somebody at your work at the time brought in a weird ass lunch.
Oh yeah. So one of my coworkers bought some kind of Thai soup or something like that, and she takes a mushroom out. She's like, "This smells like a fishy mushroom," and I'm like, "That is such an awesome punk band name. I'm gonna name a band that."
Yeah.
So then we were at practice, or something. No, we were
COVID
coming home
happened,
from practice.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were coming home from
The
practice.
two of us, because
We
we
were talking
carpool
about-
up to practice because it was up at Opagard Meadery for
Up
a
in
little
Tequila.
while. Yeah, up in Tequila. Check them out.
But yeah, no, we were talking about trying to kind of bring that old band back, and we were like, well, we're not going to get the guitarist, but Corey can play guitar, so we can just look for a singer, and then the three of us can start this band, and we just all decide, it's like,
Let's
Yeah,
just all do
we're
vocals.
just all gonna
Fuck
do
it.
vocals.
Yeah.
and that's
So-
how Fishy Mushroom started.
Yeah, we were
Sounds
during
like a
COVID.
fishy mushroom.
yeah.
I have a greyhound pussy story. When
Grey-
I was
Great.
yeah, listen to this. It's pretty good. So we were in Austin. That's Fishy Mushroom Greyhound Pussy. It's just on the
It rolls right off
It's
your
better
tongue.
than pickled mayonnaise.
So-
Way better than pickled mayonnaise.
I'm going to see one of my favorite bands out of Texas called the Berserkers. A very good, honestly, my favorite punk band. And I would go to I went to every show there's for 1 year. And one day they were playing down in downtown Austin, and we go into the woman's bathroom, and it just stinks like
Oh, boy.
really bad fish. And me and my friends are like, what the fuck is that smell? It smells like bad pussy. This is horrible. And we go out there and we tell everyone about it. And then we go back in there, and I'll never forget, this gorgeous little Mexican girl comes in, and she goes, holy shit, it smells like Greyhound pussy in here. And what you Greyhound bus pussy when you're riding on the bus all day and your pussy starts smelling. So I tell the band about it. They're like, we're writing a song about that. So anyway, Greyhound pussy.
That is
Christ.
Isn't that a great story?
Oh, that's a great
And then
story.
us, all the women, after we were looking at each other out in the bar, open area, we knew, like, we had this
Who's got that
secret
Greyhound
of
pussy?
Yes, Greyhound
Oh.
pussy.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that was quite a
Oh.
smell.
That sounds horrid.
It was
Awful.
pretty horrific.
Glad I missed
Yeah,
it.
hard pass on that there, bud. Fuck. Jesus.
Don't you have any stories where you go in a men's room and it smells?
Well,
Yeah, but that's just because
we're
piss
men.
smells.
Yeah,
I mean,
I mean,
You're right. Every men's room
Dudes piss
smells.
all over
Yeah,
the
it's
fucking
like
I've been in
floor.
them.
Like, yeah, it just
Yeah.
smells like piss.
Yeah.
the
Then you get the
third
ones that
stall
play-
in is still got fucking floaters in it, you know?
Yeah.
It's like,
Right.
it's just not, you're just not surprised with public restrooms for dudes.
Or you get the
You're
drunken
not.
funny guy who shits in the urinal.
Yeah.
Mm. There's a nice little
Or
mud dragon.
pukes in
You
it.
know, so,
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, balls.
Yeah. Life is funny, you know.
No,
My
for
stomach
sure.
hurts now.
You sure it's not from that shot?
Yeah. Oh boy. Well, we do have to ask you the most important question that we ask every special guest.
Uh-oh.
What's your favorite Fishy Mushroom song?
Oh, this is great. I love it.
Let's guess.
I
You
don't
haven't
know.
listened to
I
Fishy
did
Mushroom.
listen to Fishy Mushroom, but I don't know the songs.
Okay.
And mostly I watched your YouTube channel.
Okay. Fair.
And
That's more
that
than
made
most
me
guests.
laugh.
That's more than most guests.
And I thought these guys are funny, especially when you go after Frank. And he comes back asking a lot of questions. And you have answers.
So how long have you known Frank?
I have known Frank 20 years, maybe?
About
God,
that.
that's too fucking long.
About that. Yeah, it was like 2004 when I moved up here.
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah. You were just a wee
I
lad.
would have been like 10. Almost.
Almost.
20 years, and yeah.
Would have been 9 at the
Earliest.
most at the least. Fuck. You're old.
Yeah, well. I got to see a lot of cool shit. You didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just
Yep.
talking about that on my podcast about the 90s and how great it was, you know, that we were able to be in that time
I was
You
alive
know.
for half of it.
where we could go see Mudhoney and
Mm-hmm.
Nirvana and Tad and Alice in Chains for $5. Those were good days.
Yeah, no shit.
$8
Oh, yeah.
Before we move on, where can people find your podcast?
on Spotify.
It's on Spotify.
What's it called?
The Tattooed Psychic.
Very cool. All right. Tattoo
Well,
Psychic
we'll
on
put
Spotify.
a link in the description as well, too.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
We can
We
find
can do
links.
that,
We
yeah.
can put links and stuff.
Yeah.
We have the technology.
Like I can put sausage links in my face and feed my fat,
Just
my
like
fat
that.
gut.
Just
like that.
just
Sausage links right in the face hole.
just
like
I'm
that.
still hungry. That was really good shepherd's pie, but I definitely could eat more.
well, don't forget there's cupcakes.
There's
Oh,
cupcakes.
Fuck yeah,
too.
there's cupcakes.
Yeah.
Cupcakes.
Fuck
We just
yeah.
gotta get through this. you know?
Yeah, Johnny. Stop talking about food.
I thought you guys had a spinning wheel or something.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
what a
that's-
great segue.
Segue.
Great
Yeah.
segue.
I am a podcast host. I know how to keep it flowing.
Into
So
the
much
game
better at this
that
than we
you
are.
all know and love. That's right. We're bringing it back with the same twist as last time. Since our special guest doesn't drink, gonna go ahead and amend the rules. Faye is gonna go ahead and spin each of our shots for us. So whatever she spins, we gotta drink in this iteration of Real
of liquor.
So anyway, I switched it up and explained how it works first before introducing it. So let's just get on to spinning, shall we?
Yeah.
Okay, so I just...
Just
give it a
give it a good old
Wheel of Fortune, try.
This one's gonna be for Corey. Three amigos. Hey,
Tequila.
that is
Añejo.
Añejo. All right.
All right.
Okay.
Give it another little
Want to
spin
give
there
her
for
another
Johnny.
spin?
Oh, each person does it.
Oh
the
yeah,
one?
yeah. We
Oh,
each
we
get
do.
our own. We
Oh.
each get our own. Yep.
Sometimes it works out.
Three amigos.
Look at you.
I'll go for the
You want the
Añejo.
Añejo?
It's right here. Fuck
Right
it.
there.
Probably the last of it.
Oh.
Gin.
Yeah, I'll say gin.
I'll take either one of them.
Yeah,
I'll
I'll
take
just
either
say
one, yeah.
gin
Say
since
gin.
it's right there.
All
What
right.
kind of gin are you drinking?
We have
Rainier
beautiful
gin.
vitamin R
Rainier,
Rainier
sponsor us.
Seriously.
Yes, sponsor us, Rainier. We drink all of your stuff.
There you go.
So we can get that lifetime
Like-
supply of beer as opposed to the $1 million.
That's about it, shot.
That's about it.
That's not a shot. Come on, man. Don't be stingy.
What do you mean?
want some of that.
That's what I'm saying.
Ignore him. Just
I'm
ignore him.
trying
He doesn't know
to.
what he's talking
It doesn't
about.
work like that.
His old age.
Should.
How old are you, Frank? Why do they keep calling you old? I'm probably older than you.
Well, yeah, but you don't act like you're as old as he is.
Yeah.
Yes,
it's
I
not so that it's not that Frank's so old. It's that Johnny's so young.
That's true.
I'm curmudgeon-y.
Yeah. Frank could be
Ooh.
Johnny.
How old are you,
That's
Johnny?
such an old person word. Take a guess.
This would be fun.
I want to say 25, but...
Ooh, that's a good Price is Right guess. 27.
27, I was
Yeah.
close.
When's my birthday?
Oh, I don't know that. But 27, that's young, you're right. My
Turn
son
28
is
next month.
35.
Oh, damn, okay.
Yeah. My daughter's 24.
Yeah, you're not as curmudgeon-y as he is, though. He's like the crotchety old grandpa
super
that just
curmudgeon.
sits on the porch and yells at anybody who walks in front of his house.
Yeah,
Get
but
off
when
my lawn!
When I was your
I'm in
age.
the road! I'm in the road! Yeah, that's my lawn! Get off of it! You know?
Yeah.
It's just like, if you can
Well,
see
if
somebody,
I mow
they're
it,
too
it's
close.
mine.
Why would you mow the road
So he can
outside of
call
your
it
house?
his.
So it's mine.
He's getting old.
There's nothing to mow.
It's how he laid his claim.
That's how I
Are you
know.
gonna start sweeping your yard too?
You need to start.
If that's what it takes, he'll do it.
Oh god, can we just fucking drink?
Drink your shots.
Juicy!
So, have any of you ever had a spiritual experience with a ghost or a spiritual energy you feel?
I lived in a house one time, and I swear to God, there was this little kid, girl like yay tall, who would always like randomly pop up in the hallway and then disappear and slam doors. This was when I lived in Milton, long
Wow.
time ago. Yeah, it was weird. That's about it.
Yeah, nothing.
And you saw her?
Yes, but it was never in a state of full sobriety.
No.
You know, those it's usually like late hammered nights. Like I'd wake up and stare, and like my bedroom door would be open, and I'd look into the hallway,
And you'd see
and I'd
her.
fucking see her, and she'd fucking disappear. I'm like, what?
Right.
Okay, was that
How
really
drunk
fucking
am I?
bad? Like,
Yeah.
what the shit? And then a door down the hallway would slam, which is the living room or the kitchen where nobody is in because my brother's room was upstairs.
Right.
And it would happen every.
And how old was the house?
Milton, I don't know, 50, 60 years old, maybe.
Yeah.
Nothing. I mean, not old enough, but
Old
not
enough
super.
to have a history, right?
Yeah.
Not that I can think of. There was one time I had a night terror. That was freaky. Was just sort of, I didn't really like see anything, but I just felt like something was just hovering over me, and just like holding every limb of my body down because like I was trying to wake.
To people.
Yeah, because I was trying to I was completely conscious, or at least I felt like I was completely conscious, right? So I was trying to sit up, and I could not move, and I don't know how long I was just lying there like that, but yeah, it was freaky. And then when I snapped out of it, it felt like I woke up, but I also felt like I just snapped out of it, you know what I mean? Because I couldn't tell if I was conscious or unconscious. So it was really weird.
I wonder if that was alien stuff.
Yo, fuck.
They were gonna take it, but then they knew
Yeah, and then they realize there's not really anything of value
we're not
here.
going to learn anything from this one. Let's move on.
Yeah, they're just like all this
can't
one can,
provide us our knowledge.
all this one can do is play thrash metal and write stupid lyrics. Pick something else.
Count to one.
Yeah. Hey, I can count to one a lot. Okay.
I know.
Like a lot.
Really good at it.
I count to one at least one times per song. That's a lot of ones.
At least that many times.
Proud of you. You've come up so far.
Thank you.
Well, that's an interesting story.
Yeah, it was fucking freaky. That's the only time that's ever happened too. It happened like just last year. That was the first and only time.
Were you going through something?
Oh yeah, I was stressed as shit. Yeah, I was having a real bad time, like emotionally.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Yeah, energy's interesting. What about you?
So when I was a kid, I was cleaning my room one time, and I found like a little token from a arcade, like coin things. I'm like, oh, that's cool. So I went and put it on the top of my desk, which was about this tall. I turned around, went and grabbed something else to pick it up, and then I hear this like pa-ting, and I'm like, what the hell? I look over in the corner. That token was over in the corner now.
Huh.
Don't know what happened. Don't know where it came from, and I'm like,
Like it was an old token you just found randomly?
it was like just from like an arcade
Uh-huh.
that I had gone to. I was a sloppy kid, and I just threw shit everywhere in my room, but I was cleaning it, and I found, oh, okay, cool. Next time I go to the
It
arcade,
flew across the
it
room?
flew across the room.
Wow.
That's really the only thing that sticks out in my mind. So,
Damn. That's wild.
but I'm sure more stuff has happened. I mean, you know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blacks it out. The alcohol helps.
no.
It's hard to see the supernominal or whatever.
Paranormal.
Supernominal. I like that word. I like that
Supernominal.
word.
Jesus.
I'm getting
Fuck.
Welcome.
Are you sure you're not the word scientist now?
I am not.
Motherfuck.
I like that word. Supernominal.
But
Wow.
You can't see the paranormal when
Let's-
you're blacked out unconscious.
Let's put that on a
No.
fucking bumper sticker.
Supernominal.
Supernominal.
It might already
That's
be a
the
word.
name of your new album.
Super nominal.
That's the next EP.
That's gonna be our
That's next
psychedelic
EP.
rock song.
Psychedelic rock song.
Supernominal.
I don't want to write a 40-minute rock song.
Why not?
Because, man, I barely want to write a 4-minute one.
Yeah, it's
All we
excessive.
do is write a 4-minute
like
long
Fish.
and loop it.
Yeah.
Like, why do bands with the name Fish in it always like to do the 40-minute fucking songs that
We're not
nobody
doing
wants
a
to hear?
Yeah, we're not doing
No
that.
balls. No balls.
The closest thing that we're going to do is when we do six parts of the origin of rabies and then just put them all together.
Yeah.
So who are some of your favorite local bands
Oh, Jesus.
that you don't play in?
Motherfucker.
So that's not fair. Johnny plays in every band.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, Johnny, what's your favorite band that you play in?
Oh, Johnny, what's your favorite band you play in?
Pass. I love them all equally.
I'm sure you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, equally.
Do you guys need another shot? How often do you do the shots?
For the show, just the opening
just-
one and
just
then
the
just
two.
the wheel, yeah.
Yeah, just the two usually.
I
Sometimes there's
think
an
we should
after
do
party.
a third one because of the full moon.
Third one? Because
Full
of the
moon?
full moon, huh?
Yeah.
Well, what do you think we should have a shot of then?
What do you got? Let me see what you
There's
have.
the shelf.
All right here.
I say the rye, the whiskey rye.
Well, but it's a very delicious rye whiskey, so that would.
All right. Is this the one you were talking about? The Sazerac? All right.
Is that okay?
Yeah, it's perfectly
Yeah.
okay. It's in the bar.
It's still sealed.
It's a new bottle. It's got like a
I
tab.
thought we had this
It's got
one.
a tab. You gotta pull it. You gotta pull it the right direction.
You do it.
Not the wrong direction. So, who are your some of your favorite local bands? I like the band Burian, sporting their shirt. They're really good.
There's a band called Burian?
Yes, sir.
Oh, cool. Didn't know that. What style of music?
Punk rock.
Johnny, close.
Okay.
Well, I can say, since I'm not in the band, I actually am a big fan of one of the bands Johnny's in, Dad Bod. I love them. They're great.
I've heard of Dad Bod.
Yeah.
He's their drummer.
I'm their
Oh,
drummer.
okay.
Yeah.
Let's see, who else do I like?
My fucking favorite local band is Oxygen Destroyer.
Well,
I mean, are they
Oxygen
local if they're
Destroyer.
from Portland?
They
now?
did start.
They
up here.
started here.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's what I was gonna go.
You
with.
can
Yeah, I
eat a
like
butt
OD.
if you try telling me that OD isn't local just because they're down in Portland.
I also like Rat King. Rat King is a rad.
Rat King goes hard as
Yeah.
fuck.
I mean, shit. There's a lot.
Most of the ones that we've played with are all
Versapole
pretty
is
fucking
sick.
Versatile, Generation Decline.
Generation Decline.
So
is
are
sick.
these mostly South Seattle bands?
A lot of them are south. Rat King, I know, is based up in Seattle. Trying to think of what's the.
GD is more Bremerton.
They're Bremerton. They're
Because
considered South Sound though.
yeah,
Yeah. God, I mean, we've played with so many bands. How come I can't think of any of them?
I don't know, man.
Because
Because
they're on
there's
the spot.
too damn many.
Yeah, that's true. Because we're on the spot. That's what it is.
Yeah.
But I mean, those are the few that come right to the top of my head.
Yeah.
What about our questions?
Oh God, we do have questions. Jesus.
Well, weren't you gonna answer?
I did. I said Oxygen Destroyer.
Oh, is that the only one? That's all you. It's the only band.
Well, you said favorite.
It's the only one that.
We
Yeah,
added
I
some
picked
few
a
others.
favorite.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I picked a favorite.
Yeah, we added a few others too.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. She specifically said local, so I can't give like underground answers. You know.
I mean, you could.
Otherwise, I'd add like Detheris to the list. WMD. You know.
Well, I guess those guys are from Canada.
They're from fucking Calgary.
They're
even.
international.
They're East Coast Canada. Like, yeah.
What about local bands we missed? That we miss.
Miss?
Yeah, like playing with, like fucking, like Dim,
I'm not old enough to have any local
damn.
bands I miss playing with.
Unhaloed.
Unhaloed. God.
I joined all of the bands that I missed playing with.
Yeah, like that. There were some amazing ones back in the day.
I'm like, man, I miss when Ghostblood would play shows. Oh, I guess I'll just join the band then. Cool.
Revival.
The same thing happened with Toxic.
No, I didn't know about Toxic until
Oh.
Jordan told me about them. It was like, you need to join this band. I'm like, no.
How many bands are you in?
Oh, one I do really fucking miss though. They just came back recently with a vengeance. Fucking Devils of Luden.
Oh.
I'd
They've
love
al-
to
they've
love
always
to,
been
love to fucking play a show with them
all of
again.
their different renditions have been like pretty cool.
Oh, dude, this one's rock fucking solid.
I haven't seen the newest one.
Ugh, I haven't yet either, but their new album is solid, and it's actually a full length for once.
No
Not
shit.
like an EP. Yeah, yeah, the Artisan era.
Should probably fucking listen
Yeah,
to it.
fucking check that out. Same with half of the other band, like half of the other members in Devils of Luden have the other band Aetherius.
Aetherius.
Yeah,
Right.
also same label.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's all come in half circle.
Pretty much.
Anyway, we've got some questions in our anonymous
Can I
suggestions.
ask you a question?
Wait, what was your question?
How many bands?
Oh,
is it?
how many bands are you in?
Oh, I'm in 5.
Oh, wow, that's a
Yeah,
bunch.
Dadbod, Hellas, Fishy Mushroom, Toxic Rain, Ghostblood.
There's actually a festival happening. towards
And
the
you're
end of this
playing
Oh,
all
month.
of them?
Yeah,
Yep,
October
October
22nd at the Plaid Pig Ultra Fest 2022. It's gonna be the only time that I ever do this stupid bullshit. Because I was at a Ghostblood practice today. Finishing practice, I look at Adam and I'm like, I just realized that Ultra Fest is a really fucking stupid idea. He's like, yeah, kinda.
It's gonna be fantastic.
Nobody decided to tell me. Also, we have these other shots we should.
Yeah, I was gonna
fucking
say.
take.
We will-
So,
do,
and then
do
we'll
Ultra
get to
Fest
the-
now while you can.
Yeah,
When
and
you get to
then-
be my age, you can't.
Yeah. Fucking.
All right. Well, to the new moon,
Yeah.
harvest moon. Is that the moon?
to the moon.
Full-
To the moon.
full-
To the moon. To the moon.
What is this, Dogecoin?
I don't know what that is. What's a Dogecoin?
Exactly.
Hey,
Cool.
Anyway, anonymous question box link in the description of this video.
Ah.
What is your favorite and least favorite cover song?
Ooh.
Alright.
Okay.
Well, we typically start with our special guest there.
What is my favorite cover song?
And least favorite
Least
cover
favorite.
song.
What does that mean, cover song?
Like a band playing a song that was already released by another band.
My
So
least
it's like if we
favorite-
played Angel of Death by Slayer, that'd be a cover song because we didn't write it, but we're playing it
Okay,
anyway.
I get it now. So
Yeah.
somebody who covered an original.
Yeah.
My least favorite would probably have to be that Doja Cat Elton John remix of Tiny Dancer.
Didn't even
I
know
don't
that's
even
a
know
thing.
that, but I
but-
bet that's fucking awful.
And then
That's just not Doja Cat's style to be doing something
Not
like
Doja
Elton.
Cat, I'm sorry. What?
Do you mean Lady Gaga?
No. I can't remember, but it's somebody. And they did. Who
Nicki
is it?
Minaj? I'm
Not
trying to
Nicki
think of
Minaj.
like Doja Cat adjacent to where it's like,
Who is that person?
I don't know.
Anyway, I just don't think you should fuck with an Elton John song. End of story. I just leave Elton John songs alone.
So what's your favorite?
My favorite
Cover song.
Cover song.
Just name a Led Zeppelin song.
Probably. Right? Free Bird. Free Bird. Anybody who covers AC/DC is probably.
Okay.
That's my favorite all-time band is AC/DC.
Nice.
There you
All right.
My most favorite cover song would be, God damn it, Hallowed Be Thy Name, but the heavy metal band that did the cover.
There's several.
Really short English guy. Cradle of Filth.
Except.
Cradle
Cradle of Filth.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Metal band.
Except is a metal band.
Oh wait, I was thinking. Never mind. Don't worry about that.
You can't get the
No, now I want to know. What are you
I,
thinking?
was thinking, I thought you were thinking like NXS or somewhere. NXS or whatever. I was like, wait, what? No.
What?
No.
And then my least favorite cover song, like, I don't know, man. Like, there's a lot of really bad ones out there.
Yeah.
Honestly, any of the new ones where they take like the chorus of a song and then they write their own song around that song.
That's the Elton John
and then,
one.
There's
Oh.
fucking tons of those things now, though.
Yeah.
Like you hear a song like, oh, this is this really crappy pop song or whatever. Like, oh, it's also a rap song now. Oh, it's also an R&B.
Yeah.
Oh, it's also
It's
a pop.
also a
Well,
dance
like, wait,
song.
which song is this? Like, who's ripping off who?
Do you mean like how what's the name of the band? Crazy Town
Dua
ripped off
Lipa.
the-
Lipa.
the
Dua
Chili
Lipa.
Peppers?
Okay.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
same type of
Yeah.
shit.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm nothing against
Gotcha.
Dua Lipa. I just think don't fuck with an
It's
Elton
just
John song.
awful.
Fair. I can't remember who did my
Also,
least
Amon Amarth's
favorite.
cover of Aerials is pretty
But
fucking
can I
dumb.
tell you the story of when I last banged my head at the cover band?
Of
A
course.
cover band. I was at the Lost Well, which is a great bar in Austin, Texas. If you ever go on the road to Austin, Texas, I'm sure they would love to have you play there.
Yeah.
And it was a band called a Motley cover band, which I love. Motley Crue.
Right.
And it was called Girls, Girls, Girls.
Yeah.
And they were so good. And I was banging my head. It was New Year's Eve, and my neck went out.
Oh.
Oh.
And that was the last time I could bang my head.
Oh.
But I went out with a bang and with a really great cover band, the Motley Crue.
That's
awesome.
something headbanging for.
Yeah, it was.
This reminds me how I pulled my back at Guar.
Yeah, standing there.
Standing there
I was
like
like
an old man.
We were at Guar. I was
It
in,
happens, you guys.
yeah, I was in the bar.
Wait, you're young. Wait.
Yeah, I was in the beer
Oh,
garden.
it happened to me last Friday. I was just walking to the fridge at work to get some water. My whole neck and entire left shoulder just seized up, and I couldn't move them. Like, I was just moving like this the rest of the day. Like, it didn't get better until fucking Tuesday. It was weird.
You're getting old.
I know, right? Shit.
Almost 30.
Don't recommend it.
So your back went out just standing. Mine has gone out just standing too, or going
Yeah.
up the stairs.
Yeah, no, I was just standing there watching Guar, drinking a beer in the beer garden. I'm like, oh man, I love Guar. Guar's so, oh god! Oh god! And I'm like standing there, I'm like, oh my god! Someone's like, dude, are you alright? I'm like, my back just went out. How much have you had to drink? This is my first beer. Oh, it was
And
horrible.
it's so fucked up when it happens because you're like, people don't believe it. I'm like, no, I was literally walking up the stairs and my back seized up. It was so fucking weird.
Yeah, it sucked so bad.
Do the morning stretch, and then you
Ugh.
your neck, you pull your neck, and then now you can't do anything like for the rest of like 2.5 days.
Right, when you're trying to
Brutal.
be
All I
healthy.
did was wake up, and now my neck is broken.
My least favorite cover, at least one of the most notable covers that I absolutely hate, is when Arch Enemy covered Aces High.
Oh,
hate- I
really? I
hate-
thought you had a different answer.
I haven't
not,
heard that. But
Not that I can remember. I must have that one blocked out.
You
But
don't-
let me explain my reasoning between Arch Enemy. It's just so bland and one-dimensional. They're just like, because Iron Maiden is, different levels the whole time, right? But Arch Enemy is just this the whole time, and I'm like, this takes away so much from what Aces High is as a song when you just do growled vocals over it the whole time, and you only have that one range of growled vocals, so you're not even adding any highs in there. It's just, you know, Aces High. It's like, it's just boring.
Very bland, yeah.
Which one, what did you think I was going to say?
Wait, do you hear that? You don't hear that?
No.
It's the sound of silence.
Oh, God.
Oh yeah,
Don't
that's
get
a
me
bad one.
started on fucking David
With
Draymond's
Draymond's
fucking
fucking-
overproduced fucking dog shit rendition.
Oh no, please.
Oh God, no, fuck. I rescind. In terms of metal covers, Jesus Christ.
Oh god, what about
Fuck that.
No, okay, I take mine back. The Bad Company cover that fucking
Oh,
shit
fucking
band did.
Five Flavored
Five
Fruit
Fingered
Punch.
Fucking, yeah, Jesus Christ, that's one of the worst fucking covers ever.
They also covered House of the Rising Sun, and it's worse.
Boy,
Sure
thanks
it
for
is.
stealing my thunder.
Oh yeah.
I think that is the worst fucking cover song.
Oh,
It
fair.
fucking is, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
the House of
damn
Rising
it.
Sun by fucking.
Well, to move on to my favorite, I'd have to honestly say it's a fucking coin flip between these two, both Anthrax. So you already know what I'm gonna say. Antisocial and Got the Time. Both of those covers are fucking fantastic.
those are really.
But I think Antisocial takes it by a hair. I bet I can guess one of your favorite covers.
Which is?
I want to guess Whiplash by Motorhead.
No.
No?
No.
It's not that.
No.
Huh? Okay.
It's a band that I will fucking sing their praises till the day I die.
I realized after I said it, but I forget which song The Crown covered.
Arise from Sepultura.
Arise from Sepultura.
It is
yeah.
the greatest cover
Yeah.
ever. And then my least favorite is that House of the Rising Sun.
Ugh, yeah, no.
Five Finger
That is
Donkey
definitely
Punch.
trash.
Well, fuck. On to the next question. Shit.
So people just write in questions. And
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We just
answer them.
to the best of our.
We promise that we will answer every question. It might not be the
Okay,
right
I'm
answer.
gonna remember that and
Yeah.
write to you
Yeah,
guys.
Please
we'll
do.
answer all of them. It might not be the answer you want, or
It
the
may
right
not
one.
even be close to being right, but we're gonna answer.
I
it.
don't
We'll
think
give you
there's
the
any
answer.
wrong answers.
All right.
We definitely do wrong answers.
Oh,
But we
absolutely.
do them right.
We do the wrong answers right.
Hell yeah.
We're fishy
Um,
mushroom. That's what we do.
All right. Next question. What is your all-time favorite shirt?
Ooh.
Right
This
now or all time?
I'd say all-time. Let's just go all-time.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have one.
I absolutely have an answer to this question. 'cause
Right
I'm a
now,
fucking
my
merch
favorite
nerd.
shirts are my Burien shirts.
There you go.
Perfect.
That's it.
I don't know.
No?
Who has an all-time favorite shirt?
I
Who-
do.
Who wrote that question?
I don't
That's-
Probably Mike.
Just a
I
random
mean, if I
question.
had a shirt that that was
Maybe
like extra
Shannon.
comfortable that I'd sleep in, like that, all of my shirts are just fucking t-shirts, so
Yeah.
they're just like normal. My favorite shirt is not wearing one.
There you
Like, how
go.
about no shirt?
Double that.
My spirit guide over there.
My favorite is one because I got really fucking lucky when COVID hit. You know, all those tours were getting canceled and everything. And my favorite band of all time, the Black Dahlia Murder, was supposed to go on tour. Well, they for their Detroit, Michigan shows, they always put out a Coney Island hot dog shirt. And for the release of their second to last album, Verminous, or no, that was their last album. Yeah. They had done a slime green rendition of what was normally a red and black shirt. So they did a green and black version, and they threw them up on Night Shift merch, and they were like, here's, it's going up at this time, there's 50 of them. Good luck.
You got one.
And I got one of them. And as
That's
far
pretty
as
awesome.
I'm concerned, that is the only
Price.
print of that shirt. So I have one of 50 shirts of a band that's probably never going to put out new shirt designs and certainly not going to reprint that shirt as far as I know. So
That's definitely an
That-
awesome shirt to have.
that
That was a good
Verminous
shirt.
that Verminous green Coney Island shirt from the Black Dahlia Murder is my favorite shirt that I own.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
When I was younger,
Yeah.
you'll know this one.
Oh, is it the I'm not going to guess again, but
The Megadeth
Yep.
Hangar 18 all over print shirt.
yeah, he's told me stories about
Shirt
this one. If I owned
so
that shirt,
rad.
that would be my
And it
favorite.
was like-
shirt has stories.
It was purple, like so the the whole color scheme was purple.
Yeah.
And the only thing that wasn't purple was the Megadeth logo on it. And then it had like little aliens on the sleeves and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I love that.
I'd
shit.
lose my shit if I got a shirt like
Oh
that.
man, Megadeth used to put out some cool shirts, man.
My
They
second favorite shirt actually is one that my mom found for me at a thrift shop from the original Megadeth Euthanasia tour. But it's all torn to shit. I literally never wear it. The sleeves were chopped off of it, and you could tell that whoever had it before wore the shit out of it because the print was so fucking faded.
Oh yeah.
But that's also how you know this is from that fucking tour. And before I learned how much I loved Black Dahlia Murder, Megadeth was my favorite band. Euthanasia is the album that came out, like a month after my birth, like after the day I was born, like November 1994 or some shit like
Man, it
that.
did come out. No, I think it was like no. You're right. It was November.
Yeah.
It was like the
Like
first
middle
Tuesday of November.
Yeah, like the first week of November, so I wasn't even a month
God,
when that
I
album
don't
came
know.
out.
I
Yeah.
remember when that came out.
Fuck, wasn't that back in the day like album releases were always on a Tuesday?
Always on Tuesdays.
Yeah, always on
Really?
Tuesday,
Always
yeah.
on Tuesdays,
Album
huh?
releases were
Yeah.
always on
Yeah,
Tuesdays.
every
Wild.
time there's a new CD.
And now they're always on like Fridays or Saturdays.
or just whatever day, whatever.
Or, yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Whatever random holiday comes up
Yeah.
that certain bands release their EPs on. You alright?
Cocaine.
Okay.
You're
I don't think that's true.
correct.
Lying.
Third question, what is your most expensive impulse purchase?
Impulse purchase.
That you just sort of bought because you saw it? You
My
wanted
dog.
Like
My dog.
repeatedly or a one-time
it?
thing?
Just a one-time, just you saw it,
Sounds like a one-time.
and you just like didn't even think about it. You're like, I need to get that. And then you buy it.
My dog.
Yeah? How much did your dog cost?
Enough.
They all
Fair.
do.
Yeah. Frank can tell you about that.
Enough.
Most expensive impulse.
But I love her.
That's good.
I don't know what I don't buy very much out of impulse. That's
Yeah.
expensive to begin with.
I think
Right.
it's that bottle of
But-
liqueur.
No, well, that was me.
I mean,
and I've definitely
I
bought
would say
more
my most
expensive shit
expensive
than that.
stuff that I buy on impulse would be liquor
Yeah.
and like wine. Is like when we especially like when I go out to whatever various states or various areas and go to a local winery and they're like, oh, that stuff's great. And I go and sit there and do a tasting. Like, yeah, the wine's 50, 60, 70 bucks. Like, oh, that's delicious. I'll have a bottle.
Yeah. That counts.
You know,
that
like,
counts.
It's
Yeah.
important that, and I do that, probably more regularly than anything, but it's
Yeah.
never, insanely expensive, but
Yeah.
it's more than I would normally pay for a said thing.
Yeah. So, this only sort of counts. Well, no. I'd say it counts. Yeah. The like, almost $300 collector's edition for Doom Eternal. Granted, it was a pre-order, so the impulse was, I'm going to pre-order this because I know that I have to. And then, like, I still had to wait a few months for it to ship, so I still had time to, like, cancel the order, but I never did. And I got that because it had a life-size replica Doom Guy helmet in it that matched the one that he wears in the game. And it came with some other shit, but I was like, yeah, I'll spend basically $200 extra for this replica Doom Guy helmet,
Yeah.
I was gonna say this Doom Guy figure that I have pre-ordered, but he doesn't even come out until January, so that doesn't really count because I can still cancel it.
That's true. $1,000 on a comic book.
$1,000 on a
Wow.
$1,000 comic book.
What was
Which
this
comic book?
Yeah.
Marvel Spotlight number 5, that was graded at 6.0,
Okay.
which is the first appearance of Johnny Blaze as Ghost Rider.
Ooh, Ghost Rider
still
2
have
be
it?
your
I
favorite.
still have it.
Is it still worth
Does it go
$1,000?
up money?
Hope so. Hopefully it's gonna go on. There's talks of the MCU redoing Ghost Rider.
God, I
Which
hope they get Nick
hopefully-
Cage.
I can't wait to see.
I don't know if they can get him. I think he's too popular now.
But yeah, I saw it and I've always wanted it.
He's a
and
real
I was
time
like,
traveler
You know what?
guy,
It's
yeah.
COVID. I'm getting paid $1,400 a week, sitting on my ass doing nothing. I'm buying that comic book.
There you
So I
go.
did.
Must have been fucking nice.
You know what?
Must have
It
been.
fucking
Fucking
was.
It probably
Nice.
did feel good.
It felt great, you know, because ever since I was a kid, I always wanted, and I found one that was graded too. So it's like, I know.
You don't have to go
You know
through
the
the whole
quality,
grading
yeah.
process
Nope.
in the first place.
Right.
And that, honestly, comic books just keep fucking going up.
Yeah,
So,
eventually
I mean,
they're gonna
yeah.
keep going up. So, especially with key issues.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
First appearance issues never really devaluate. I had a copy of Venom #1, like the most recent Venom series that I think started 3 or 4 years ago or so. And when I went in to like sell my my comic book collection that I had amassed because I just never fucking read comics and I needed the money. What cost me $4 that I never got graded or anything, just kept it in a long box in my drum room. They gave me like $120 for it, for like a comic that had only been out for a couple of years.
Well, you
And
know
I
what
was
that means, right?
What?
It was probably worth 200.
Well, yeah, they're upfront. They're like, yo, if we're gonna give you cash, then we'll give you like half of what we'll sell it for.
Right.
I'm like, that's fine by me because I'd rather just get that half now than deal with some jag-off on OfferUp, lowballing me and then dipping out on buying it from me,
Yeah, sorry about that again. I didn't know it was you, man.
But yeah, fuck, comic book.
Comic
Damn.
book, man.
Where did you see it? Was it just like at a convention or something?
It was
or
at,
a comic book show?
It was at Amazing Heroes up in Kirkland.
Oh, so you were just at a comic book
I was just
shop
at a
and
comic
just
shop,
saw it.
and it was like,
That's as
I'll buy it.
impulse buy as you get then, because it's not a place you normally even go to, right?
I mean, I like going to comic shops, but I was just randomly went up to Kirkland.
Yeah, that's as impulse as
I
it
had
gets.
nothing
That's
else to do
fantastic.
that day.
That's fantastic. All right, God, I have to fucking remember which one of these questions we already answered.
All Mike's questions.
Yeah.
Because we got to get through this list, too.
Jesus Christ, yeah, we
800
do.
questions.
Oh God, why did the chicken cross the road?
Because the fox was chasing him.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's about as good an answer as any.
Because I wanted to.
No, that's why it left the keys up on the table.
Oh.
Are you going to have him create another fable?
Oh, it was stapled to the dead baby. Google some dead baby jokes. You'll have some
No,
fun.
thank you.
They're pretty hilarious.
Wow. Okay. I don't know, man. I'm not a chickentologist.
Didn't you ever hear like one of these jokes as a kid? I mean, I guess they might be.
They're like really archaic for
Yeah.
his
Well,
Yeah.
so I mean, I know the standard to get to the other side,
Right.
but then like a couple years ago, I also saw a post online that took that joke to a whole new level for me, because the other side isn't just the other side of the road. Chicken was trying to die, want to get hit by a car and go to the other side.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's deep.
Yeah,
And that
just
could
like
be
I
true.
like my chicken deep fried.
Fried.
Faye gets it.
I get it.
We're best
Frank?
friends. We're having soft tacos later.
I like soft tacos actually.
See,
It's some taquitos.
they've had this connection. She's been reading them the whole time.
It's working.
She had to stop. She was getting motion sickness.
But can I tell you, this is a true story. Last night, an ex-boyfriend took me out to dinner, and he asked me to remove the death curse I put on him. And I started laughing, and I was
Tell
like,
no.
"That's hysterical." He was serious, and he goes, since because he cheated on me, and I cursed him.
Yeah.
And then he goes, since you did that, I've gotten really sick. I've lost a lot of weight and I'm getting warts. And I'm like, and then I thought, wow, I wonder if I really did. So, it's not
And they
funny.
told me, if you go and watch the entire Harry Potter series, you'll be cured.
Yeah.
You'll be free.
I don't know what I can do. I go, well, I told him, I said, well, I don't know if I can reverse it because every time I've done it before, the people have died. So, see why they call me a comedian? But yeah. And another favorite thing I
Fantastic.
used to do when people go, Faye, because this was so irritating. Faye, what's going to happen? You know, tell me my future. And I'd say, I wouldn't drive tonight if I were you or get in a car.
Oh, yeah. How
That
often
was
do you ever
always
get to get the
interesting.
when am I gonna die? Like,
Yeah.
how am I gonna die? Hey,
Or they just say, what's going to happen? And I'm like, don't get in a car. Whatever you do.
whatever you do, just don't get in the
Don't.
vehicle.
I don't care if it's a cab,
How do I get
bus.
home?
You have to walk.
I don't know. I should
everywhere.
probably go to
It's
the
fun to
hotel.
fuck with people sometimes.
Oh yeah.
If they're gonna give you that much power,
Right.
you might as well.
Might as well just have some fun.
A
And
little
my
bit of
friends
fun
would
with
be like, you're so mean. I go, later I'll tell them. I'm just kidding.
And they're gonna think I saved their life.
Right.
Like, you know what? The psychic she told me don't
Don't
get
get
in the
in
car
the
tonight,
car.
so I didn't. And I'm still here.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
She saved my life.
And my breath just goes up. I'm a good marketer.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Oh.
Are you still looking through these questions?
Yeah, I guess just fucking this one.
Pick
Just
another
pick
one.
a
Yeah,
random
I'm just
one.
gonna
One
go.
more- one more
yeah,
question
just
we
this
haven't-
last one. It's literally just about top ramen. Maruchan or just Nissin top ramen. Which ramen brand do you like better, Maruchan or Nissin?
Mirror-chan.
Yeah. Okay.
Sure.
Maruchan top ramen.
Okay.
Mirachin's the instant lunch, right?
They're both the instant
Instant
ones.
Well,
lunches.
Well, but
Are you thinking of the cup noodles?
No, the brand. Mirachin brands themselves as instant noodles, as where Murachan
Wow, you
is
know a
top
lot about
noodle,
that.
or top.
Oh
ramen.
yeah. Nissin is top ramen, and then I think you're right. Maruchan is
It's instant lunch or
instant noodle or
Yeah.
whatever.
I think
Yeah.
you're right. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
top-
like the
I'm top
Mirror-chan.
Yeah, I'm Nissin all the way. I
Yeah,
like
I'm
their
Nissin.
I like their flavor package
Dude.
better.
Have you had their stir fry ones?
No, I haven't.
They have stir fry cut top ramen now.
Well, so another reason that Nissin is my favorite is they have a curry ramen that is fucking bomb as
Oh,
shit.
wow.
They have a
I
curry
might
cup
like
noodle
that.
that is
I
bomb
love
as
curry.
fuck.
Huh. All right.
I don't eat it. I don't.
Frank's never been poor.
That's not true. It's just every time I've been poor, I've worked at a convenience
No,
store.
the whole reason he's ever been poor is because he spent all of his money on booze and strippers.
And comic books, apparently.
And comic books.
I don't know. Whichever one comes in a little packet that you just crack.
Both of them.
They both do.
Fucking either one. Whichever one's cheaper. What's on sale that
They
week?
cost
I
the
don't
same.
care.
Cheaper is the Insta one, the Murachan.
Yeah,
They're like 10
that's why
cents
it's
cheaper.
Yeah, 10 whole cents.
Sure.
It's worth the dime.
I don't know.
There's no difference in them. There's one's just 10 cents cheaper.
That's not true.
It
There's a
really
huge
cooks
difference.
a lot for me,
The one-
as you can tell.
Top ramen tastes better.
Yeah, it does. The noodles are better.
More MSG.
Yeah. Except neither of them have MSG. It's advertised right on there. No MSG on both of them.
Yeah, they do say that.
Because
That's true.
America is racist and thinks that MSG is
It's bad.
this
I know.
horrible,
I know.
horrible thing for you when all it does is make your food taste really extra yummy.
Yeah, it's-
So,
It's because it was made by Asians, and so we're racist. So
Exact-
We can't have,
exactly.
Okay, so the
can't have
podcast is going in this direction.
Oh, it sometimes does. It sometimes does. We're very critical
We're
of
discussing
critical
racism.
of
Because I can
socio-political
get deep
topics.
on the
Oh,
racism.
oh, absolutely. No, we get into socio-political topics
Oh, yeah.
a bit. You know, we're
we
very
have a few times.
We do?
yeah, a little bit.
Well, people
Sometimes.
ask us, yeah,
It's
we're
been
like,
it's
yeah.
been occasional. It's come up. You know. Yeah,
I believe you.
you've just been so drunk
I
you
just-
fucking forget.
No, I'm old and I
He
forget.
just
things.
blacks it out.
That's true.
Pretty much any time I have to spend an extended period of time with you, I just blank out in my mind.
Yeah, that
Be
tracks.
somewhere else.
No wonder
I'm
you
just
forget what all
thinking of
happened at
other things.
Barstow.
What? When
Exactly.
were we in Barstow?
Exactly.
Exactly.
Is that it?
Yeah, that was the last
No more
question.
questions.
Well,
All right.
we probably have more, but I'm too fucking drunk and tired to
Drunk and
sift
tired.
through the
Well, that's
rest
because
of
that
them.
chili friggin'
Oh, dude.
Awful.
Dude, this
Awful.
is...
horrible.
This
You're not
is-
allowed to pick anything
God,
ever again.
fucking fine by
He
me.
has to pick
Shit.
every third ball. It's not your choice.
Ancho chili liqueur.
That's
This
the
is
current bottle.
yeah.
It's
This
not
is fun. That was fun.
Wasn't.
It's not fun.
It's not.
We have two
And
very
so it
different.
wasn't good?
No.
It's not.
I'm
What were
pretty
you good
indifferent
with?
about it.
Okay, the fact of
I'd give it a 2.5. Honestly.
Good or not good is kind of different. Good in the fact of taking shots, no, it's fucking awful. But good as a mixer, yeah, I think you could make some really cool.
Some really, because
Like
it's got a
cocktails,
really good heat
Probably,
to it.
Probably tastes good with chocolate milk.
Ooh, some
I don't think
spicy chocolate milk.
Really?
I don't know.
I don't know, man.
Chocolate,
milk.
like a chocolate stout, as a chaser.
We can just ignore him.
Yeah,
you
just
know?
I don't know. I don't
Just-
drink this. I'm just trying to sound like I know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about. I have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about.
Anyways,
That's
we'd
clear.
love to thank you for coming on,
Thank
and
you,
as
this
always,
was
thank you to our
fun.
viewers, and keep it juicy.
Juicy!
You're a fucking asshole. You.
We'd love to thank you guys for tuning into all of our weekly fishy mushroom shots and
Q&As,
Q&As
dumb shit we
and
do.
watching Johnny do dumb things.
My tummy hurts.
If you would like to sponsor a fishy mushroom Q&A dumb shit things that we do, it's really simple. You just fucking send us a bottle of booze. We only requirement is that it's a minimum $35 bottles because we don't want to drink bottom shelf. We'll vomit, pee ourselves. We're old. It's crazy
he's
shit
an old
happens.
man.
But hey, we love seeing you guys, and we'll totally mention you if you fucking sponsor us a bottle, and whatever we'll drink to you. Here's
So-
to you. Keep it juicy.
Juicy.
Juicy!